Yo, beautiful people, what's happening?
How not deep?
How not dear? Hope you guys are good. And Charlie, I know you guys have missed us for a bit, but we've been grinding behind the scenes. We actually just got back from a monumental P, but I don't want to go into that because see how excited he is. I don't show and waste more. No, shut up.
I beg you.
Shut up.
Okay.
See how your outsider does the vibe for the video concert. Like say, you never see any better
Guys,
thing when live.
whatever Paul tells you, I promise you.
This is
Don't
Manuel's
believe it.
highlight of the year.
Please,
Going
guys.
for a Davido concert.
Jesus.
This shit won't catch me.
This shouldn't be heard anyway.
Bro, we have everything on record.
The subscribers.
Do we have the video? Do we have video evidence?
Subscribe.
No.
I promise you. AI, what AI can do now is crazy. Trust me, it's crazy. Don't believe.
Don't
me,
worry,
boy.
guys. I have everything on video. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to dish them out in good time. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for your amazing support. You guys have been incredible.
Gracias.
Your likes, your shares, your comments, for everything that you do for this amazing Gospel TV community. We love and appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Please do not forget to please turn on your post notification. And do it for the culture.
Please for the culture.
And of course, tell all your friends about what we do here. This is the best spot for everything Afrobeat. And today's conversation is going to center around Wizkid, right? So there's a lot of good things happening around Wizkid. We'll get into that in another episode.
Okay.
But today we celebrate Machala, the biggest bird. And this is 3 years now since the official release of the More Love, Less Ego project, right?
Yeah.
And everybody has just been talking about this one, that, this is one of the best projects that, Wizkid has ever released and ever dropped and all of that stuff. But whilst we are celebrating that and looking at all of that, we are also talking about how much this album has grown on people and the effect of this album on people as well too, right? But let's look at it from another perspective. I will reel out some of the achievements of this album because a lot of people are saying, this album is underwhelming. The album did not really do as much as it should have done. Other people are saying, it came at a time where there was an influx of Afrobeats album. A lot of people were listening to other things as well. But let me just reel out what this album has achieved and is still achieving. So 2023 Best Album at the Wireless Awards. It picked up number 59 on the US Billboard 200. Number 2 on the US Billboard World Album Chart. Number 16 on the UK Albums Chart. And it was listed in Los Angeles Times Top 100 Albums of 2022. Would you say that this album is a classic or it is an underwhelming album?
I mean, it has to be a classic. It's just the track list of that album, More Love, Less Evil. Come on. Anybody saying that the album flopped doesn't enjoy Wizkid's music. That's just it, right? Balance was on that album, right? Balance was on that album. Back to Me. Come on. No. And plus with what you just mentioned now, all the achievements that Wizkid has had on this album. Come on. He didn't need to pick at number 59 in a US Billboard Top 200.
But then again, the conversations around this album being underwhelming, and not like I want to sit here and speak against the album, but I'm saying I don't think this is Wizkid's finest piece yet, because it's part of the project. It's part of Wizkid's legacy as an Afrobeat superstar. It's done quite well. The numbers are great, but this album to me did not get the respect that it deserves.
Okay,
and probably might be that the fans do not love it as much as they have loved Made in Lagos or even Morayo recently.
Made in Lagos is a classic.
So when you say More Love, Less Ego is a classic, it underscores what you just said, because in my opinion, it's not a classic. It's a good body of work, but I don't think that's Wizkid's finest body of work. There's a thin line. Is the album good? Absolutely. Is the album decent? Absolutely. Is the album a classic? No. The reason why I say this unequivocally and I beat my hand on my chest is because I won't listen to More Love, Less Ego and I want to play it again. I'm being completely honest. I'm not saying the album is whack. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, for me, personal preference, bro, Made in Lagos, Murayo, I will go back to those albums and I'll play them again and again. What could have happened? I honestly do not know, Emmanuel, because I feel like at the time, there were loads and loads of Afrobeat was at its peak at the time. People already understood what Wizkid was about. People have already sat in a spot where Wizkid has rewired his music. There's a certain level of creativity that Wizkid has now sat with to say, okay, if it not be this, it can't go lower than this. And there were a lot of expectations around the album. Albeit when the album dropped, other albums have still drop around the time. So maybe the attention was divided towards the More Love Less Ego album. I cannot sit here to categorically say that this album is one of Wizkid's best albums. It is one of Wizkid's albums that is decent, that we can sit and appreciate, that forms a part of his legacy, but best album, and for you to open your mouth to call it a classic,
look, I feel like
I don't know. I really don't know. I respect your opinion, but I think that's bullshit, bro.
Okay. With the achievements that you spoke about earlier on the albums achieving, right? The milestones he got to. You said he got to number 2 at could you read that again? Because I feel like
peaked at number 59 on the US Billboard 200.
I feel like the numbers are saying different.
Number 2 on the US Billboard World Album Chart. Number 16 on the UK Albums Chart.
Just hold on. You said number 2 at the Billboard World Album Chart. Then what are we talking about?
It's not a classic.
My day. How many albums do number 2 at the World Billboard album?
See, bro,
album of that
year. How many Wizkid core fans can lay claim to the fact that More Love Less Ego will stand toe to toe with Made in Lagos, for example? It cannot try it. It no fit. Any song from this album nominated for the Grammys?
No, not at all. Not at all. But they were Grammy capable songs there.
Grammy capable is not Grammy nominated.
They were Grammy worthy songs.
These are two divides. Two freaking divides. Honestly, this is not to slate Wizkid or spite him. We celebrate his legacy, consistently doing it for several years, over a decade, dropping bangers upon bangers, dropping albums. We love all that. We love to see all that. But my challenge is when people come online and then the fans are also being quite, I would say subtly being delusional, because you cannot sit here and try to tell us about what a great album is and what a great album is not. We know what a great album is. And I'll tell you that a great album is Made in Lagos. I'll tell you a great album is Murayo. I can go on, but I cannot put that in the category. I cannot put More Love Less Ego in that category.
Why?
Because I feel like the songs on that album were slept on. I don't know why the fans did not feel it as much. And this is not a factor of whether it's a good song or not. The fans clearly did not resonate with it as much as they did with the other albums. C'est fini. That's what I'm saying. You might like it as a personal preference. I might like it. The guys behind the production may like the album as their personal preference. But what are the fans saying? There were albums that Wizkid put out that drew every fan base together. It didn't even matter whether you were an FC or a 30BG, you're an outsider or a raver. It is Wizkid delivering quality music that cuts across where you guys be fun. Do you understand? I don't see MLLE as that album that does that. I don't see it, bro. But this is my opinion. I know they're going to come from me. Nobody today, I don't see them. But I'm telling you, if you're an FC, bro, I love Wizkid to death. I love Davido to death. I love Burna Boy to death. I'm not a fanatic. All them. I'm not a fan.
Why is this nigga pointing?
I'm not a fanboy. I'm a music lover.
Why is this nigga pointing?
And I'll tell you that MLLE, More Love Less Ego is not a classic album. It is a good album, great album, but not a classic album.
That's his opinion, guys.
But guys,
let us know your opinion in the
what do you
comment
think?
section. Let us know.
But then again, congratulations to Wizkid. 3 years, we have the More Love Less Ego album, and it's one of the best albums that Wizkid has actually, delivered.
That album has
Accord-
who's gonna know? And
Don't-
this is not a classic.
Don't preach to me, bro. That's his opinion, but I'm telling you, it's not a classic in my opinion.
Okay.
Guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Boom.